He sent me on video playlist, video watch playlist. That man look crazy, bro. Why he staring like that?
The deadliest things in Australia.
Oh, skip.
To take the lives of 35 people and destroy the lives of countless others. Welcome
Sounds like that kid was in a sunken place.
Martin Bryant.
He looked crazy. I'm sorry. You can tell somebody is crazy low key. Being judgmental a lot can be bad for your health and everyone else is around you. But look at my man's, but he's looking dead at your soul right now.
Most notorious mass murderer in Australia's history, and a man responsible
All
for
jokes.
the worst single-person mass shootings the world has ever seen. The Port Arthur Massacre. It's been 25 years since this tragic event, which has since resulted in the Australian state placing extensive restrictions on gun laws. And a buyback scheme was initiated in which over 643,000 firearms were handed back, which cost the government around $350 million. The country no longer allows adults to purchase any type of firearm.
Look how he's explaining it. He's happy. A demon. That's a true demon.
Martin was severely bullied at school. This led Martin to becoming the bully to children younger than him and weaker than him.
Why did you have to choose the bozo route? Man chose the bozo route.
It's his dad's fault.
He hates it there, bro. He hates the decisions he's made. So he knows he has to live with it. So he's living with it in straight agony.
Behavior led to some quick punishment, with Martin being suspended from Newtown Primary School in 1977 at just the age of 10 years old. He would soon undergo the first of many psychological assessments. Here it was discovered that Martin liked to kill and torture animals, and that he had an IQ of...
Yo. Now, the reason why I give parents 50% of the fault is because this kid's mindset, bruh. He thinks killing is a good thing. Some people see that stuff as a sport, bruh. It's because the parents had to do something. They observe. Kids are observant. So they probably saw their parents, said something or did something.
Making him legally mentally disabled. The following year, in 1978, Martin returned to school with greatly improved behavior. But it wasn't to last. After
He said, is that an ARC?
his classmates, he returned to bullying the younger children. When he was...
Bro, this dude's a coward, bro. Why is he bullying younger people, bro? You're a straight coward for that. You're a coward, boy. Go bully someone your age or higher, bro. Stop trying to bully people younger. You literally seen the obvious advantage. You're goofy bozo.
He was just 14 years old, Martin got his first firearm. It was an air rifle that his father had bought for him as a present.
Yeah, bro, it's a wrap for the whole society in that one.
Passing by and shoot down birds. This cruel habit of killing innocent animals earned the boy the nickname Silly Martin, with children saying that he had no sense.
Silly Martin? No, that's not Silly Martin. That's Menace Martin, bro.
For Martin, as he was transferred to a special education unit at Newtown High School in 1980 to help with his learning disabilities. In 1983, after he had left school, the boy was assessed for a disability pension. In his assessment, the psychologist wrote that the young man could not read nor write, although he was able to garden. His parents' efforts prevented further deterioration, and due to the possibility that their son could be schizophrenic, they faced a bleak future with him. Through this assessment, Martin was awarded the disability pension, although he also worked as a handyman and a gardener. His mental disabilities are possibly one of the main reasons he had such a difficult time connecting with others, and what ultimately led to one of the most horrific mass shootings in the world.
They should have kept that man in the asylum, bruh.
For Hilda Harvey, and she died at the age of 70. With her mother gone, Miss Harvey decided to invite Martin to live with her in the mansion, to which he happily accepted, though it was never proven Some people believe that the couple's relationship went beyond that of just two friends. The two started spending large amounts of Miss Harvey's money, including buying more than 30 new cars in less than 3 years. They also went shopping daily and ate out at restaurants. He was reassessed for his pension disability, and the outcome was even worse than before. The psychiatrist attached a note to his assessment, which read, "Father protects him from any occasion which might upset him as he continues to threaten
if you're on right now,
Martin tells me he
just
would
tap on my
like to
papers
go
real quick,
around
okay?
shooting."
Sus. But yeah, I understand what you mean, bro. Like, but for me, I personally feel like out of all the knowledge I've gained in life and experiences surviving and making decisions, that stuff only that statement only goes to people that had it good in life. They don't know any better. So I technically just, they don't count for me. They just goofy. So it's just automatic self-sabotage. So they don't even count for me. But like for the ones that do go through it and that do be like, oh, just do this or just do that. Oh, you don't need to do this. You don't need to do that. If they go through it in their life too, the thing is, it's not that they it could be that too, but most importantly, they think it's easy. It's just that they don't know how to give you an advice or something, because they're going through it themselves. They don't know how, you know what I'm saying, they going through it the same way. They're having difficulties. They're trying to find the answer as well. So they don't know how to, explain it or, give someone an input or advice about it. So they just be like, oh, just, you don't need to do that. You don't need to do this. So they can get that pressure out, because when you say something like that, it could probably trigger them, and they'll be like, dang, it might make them feel like that too. Not that it's saying it's your fault, but that's usually why they be saying stuff like that. Say, oh, just do this, just do that, or something like that, when they're being vague with their advice and tips, when it's not making sense. That's usually the case. That's usually why.
Miss Harvey decided to buy a 29-hectare farm called Torresville in the small township of Copping. Both she and Martin moved into the new house together, to the displeasure of their neighbors, who disapproved of their relationship. Not only
But they were living with Karens. They were living by Karen.
rifle at dogs when they barked at him. He would also fire it at tourists as they stopped to buy apples at a stall on the island. Not signs of a mentally stable man. It was no wonder why people tried to avoid him at all costs, despite his efforts at befriending them. On the 20th of October, 1992, Miss Harvey had passed away. Although the case is still a bit dubious as to how her death actually occurred, the story goes that she and Martin were traveling in the car together with Miss Harvey's two dogs when it suddenly veered onto the wrong side of the road and hit an oncoming car head-on. Miss Harvey and her two dogs were instantly killed, and Martin suffered severe neck and back injuries. Police investigated his potential role in the incident, as he had been known to lunge for the steering wheel whilst the car was moving. He had caused Miss Harvey to crash 3 times already by doing this. Miss Harvey had been so fearful of Martin that she had even confided in her neighbors that he was the reason why she couldn't drive faster than 37 miles per hour. Although police did investigate him, Martin told them it was the dogs roaming around freely which caused the crash, and he was subsequently no longer seen as a suspect.
Martin, that's why I give him a 2% fault, bro. Because he look-y knows what he's doing. But at the same time, the man's mentally, gone, bro. Crazy video, man. This man, Martin, he is a murderer, mass murderer.
1 month prior to Martin's attack. At some point during the years leading up to the horrendous attack, Martin had managed to legally buy himself an AR-10 semi-automatic rifle, an AR-15 rifle, an L1A1 self-loading battle rifle.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. This dude, Martin, bro, Martin is literally, what was I gonna say? Oh, yeah.
I feel like you know a lot of people like Martin going.
I do. I've met a lot of people like him. But on top of that, this dude, Martin, has a lore of villain in Puppet Combo.
And a US AS-12 automatic shotgun. He also visited the Port Arthur historic site multiple times in the months leading up to the tragic event and bought a large sports bag, which he said needed to be strong enough to hold large amounts of ammunition. It seemed
Man, it's
that Martin
crazy.
was determined to go through with his plan. On the 28th of April,
Like a female
1996, Martin put his plan into action. He was unusually awoken at 6 a.m. by his alarm clock. During interviews after the massacre, his girlfriend of the time and his remaining family said that it was strange, as he had never used the alarm clock before. At around 9:45 a.m., after his girlfriend had left for the day, Martin left his home and headed toward Port Arthur, along with
girl
all
looked
of
like
his
she'd been giving
weapons
that man
and his bag
favors.
full of ammo. By 11:45 a.m., he had
That
arrived
girl?
at the Seascape Bed and
That girl? This girl right here? She's definitely not up there all the way. Every being leaks out their true colors. Definitely has been showing red flags in the jump.
his weapons and his bag full of ammo. By 11:45 a.m., he had arrived at the Seascape Bed and Breakfast, the very one that his father had been unable to buy. Martin apparently believed that the owners, the Martins, had deliberately bought the property to hurt his family and blamed them for his father's depression, which ultimately led to his death. An act he decided that they would pay for with their lives.
Bro, Martin is crazy. Crazy individual. I'm a Uber.